Greetings. Happy Sanctuary Sunday. Just wanted to take a few minutes to come on live tonight. I have such a heart of gratitude and gratefulness and thanksgiving. I woke up this morning with an extra sense of gratitude. Not that I'm not grateful, I'm grateful every day that I am alive and every day that I get a chance to open up my eyes and walk and have a sound mind and can make decisions and live independently and live free of bondages and yokes that come to limit our lives and torment us and ultimately destroy us. So I woke up realizing that the path of divine purpose is not a straight line. And the reason why that's resonating so in my heart is because the first quarter was quite challenging for me. It was physically challenging. I faced some health challenges, and had it not been for God, had it not been for the goodness of the Lord, I would not be in this second quarter. The enemy will always come at a season and at a set time to touch the man of God or the woman of God, to try to touch God's anointed, to cause havoc and chaos and confusion. John 10:10, the book of John 10:10 says that the enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy. And I know that to be true. There's been seasons that I have faced an onslaught of demonic attacks. And if you know my story, you know that as a young teenager, I was struck down by a hit and run car, left for dead. The doctor said I would never walk again. So I have a miraculous testimony as I spent about 2 years of rehab and surgeries and lying flat on my back for 1 year. So I'm grateful. Trust me when I tell you I'm grateful. And then there was the caregiving journey where I took care of my mom, and in the process, I lost everything. I lost my marriage, my home, my corporate job, my money, my health, my well-being, everything. I kid you not. And then I watched God again step in and straighten out every crooked path and parted the Red Sea, and I walked on water again. So I'm reminded that the path of divine purpose is not a straight line. And so, with every test, with every trial, with every temptation, with every tribulation, with every twist, every turn, every tear, and yes, every triumph, God orchestrated it. God brought me through. God turned it around for my good. And so I'm grateful. But once again, I realize that the path of divine purpose is not a straight line. So I made it up in my mind a long time ago, to stay focused. When I had to learn how to walk again, I couldn't look back to Lehigh Avenue where I was left for dead. I had to look forward to Broad Street to get into my high school, Girls High of Philadelphia. I had to look forward to my senior prom and dressing up. I had to look forward to college. I had to look forward to life. And so I had to stay on course with my faith and with my belief and with my determination. So what I know is Jeremiah 29:11, that God has a plan for our lives. And no matter how many twists and turns and ups and downs and challenges and tests and betrayals and denials and lies and scandals, no matter what you go through at the end of the day, If God called you, he's going to perfect everything that concerns you. He's going to bring you through. He's going to take you through. He will not leave you. He will not forsake you. And so it's upon us to stay steadfast, immovable. It's upon us to be like a tree planted by the rivers of the waters. And I decree and declare it's upon us to not be moved. And so you got to stay the course, because the path of destiny, it twists and it turns, it goes up and down. There's disappointments, there's highs and lows. There's mountains and valleys, there's floods and fires, there's betrayal, there's rejection. It's all of that stuff called life. But if God be for you, who can be against you? And so with that in mind, I want you to understand that for every defining season that you go through, for every situation that was assigned to stop you or to block you or to deny you or delay you, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. And so it's going to be done according to your faith, how you believe, how you trust in God, how you believe in yourself, how you trust yourself. And so what I want to say is that the path of divine purpose is not a straight line. There are going to be some highs and some lows, but you cannot give up. You cannot give in. You can't throw in the towel. You can't quit. You got to stay the course. You got to trust God. You got to believe in you. You got to trust you. You got to take bold leaps of faith on this path of journey, this journey of becoming, because that's the name of it. That's what I call it, the journey of becoming your best self, where God is building character and God is building your inner strength and your clarity, your confidence, your courage. God is building you to be able to live and breathe and move and have your being in everything that he's called you to. So you're not, go back and forth and be tossed back and forth, that you can stay the course and you can win, because victory is yours. Victory is yours. Say that with me. Victory is mine. Yes, it is. And so I learned that in this first quarter, just when I thought, we were going through and coming through and we was about to do a new thing in 2026, the enemy had a plot and he had a plan to take the very breath of God out of my life. But God said, not so. His healing mercy, his healing grace was upon my life. And so for that, I am grateful. For that, I say, thank you, Lord. And so I want you to know that at the end of the day, you win. The victory is yours. Whether you be in this life or beyond, the victory is still ours. And so I'm encouraged tonight. I feel strengthened. We almost at the halfway point of April. Can you believe it? But the best is yet to come. And so I want you to wear your crown and wear it well. We're on a crowning journey in 2026. Some of you are going to experience the high crowning moments of glorious victory and certain things that you've been pursuing and believing God. You're going to come into the possession of your promise in 2026, no matter what is going on in the world or going on in the United States. God is still sitting on the throne and God is still blessing. So for some of us, this is going to be the greatest year of the return of our investment. For every tear that you have dropped, for every tear that you have sowed, God has caught it and he's now turning it into diamonds. To God be the glory. He's turning it around. He's turning tears into testimonies. He's turning tears into joy. He's giving you the desires of your heart. So keep believing, keep breathing, keep living, Keep moving. Keep decreeing. Keep declaring. Keep praying. And watch God move in 2026. Because remember, the road and the path to divine purpose is not a straight line. But for those who believe, you shall overcome, and you shall see and experience and taste and dwell richly in the presence of the Lord. And abundance, prosperity, and peace shall be your double portion. Stay the course and be encouraged. God bless.